There is a result. Thank you.
Homer doesn't need a gavel. Okay, before, I'm going to be announcing, we have all the results for all of the offices. I know it's been a long process, and thank you for your patience. I want to, quick commercial before we get into other things, the bylaws and so forth. I've been asked to point out that the New Hampshire Beer Caucus will be having drinks following the meeting at the 603 Brewery, and Representative Tim Lang hopes you can attend. That being said, my last official act as your chairman today will be to announce all the results, then I will have the new chairman come up and take over the meeting. Thank you. In the race for chairman, the winner was Steve Stepanek. In the race for vice chairman, the winner was Pam Tucker. In the race for secretary, Jane Lane was unopposed, so Jane Lane was the winner. In the race for treasurer, Rob Casper was unopposed. It was Rob Casper was reelected. In the race for assistant secretary, Lisa Freeman was unopposed. Lisa Freeman was reelected. In the race for assistant treasurer, Alan Glassman was elected. In the regional vice chairmanships, Area 1, Bruce Perlow was reelected. In Region 2, Cody Belanger was elected. In Region 3, Ray Chadwick was reelected. In Region 4, Jane Johnson was reelected. And in Region 5, J.R. Hole was elected. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the new chairman of the New Hampshire Republican State Committee, Steve Stepanek.
Thank you all. The first thing I'd like to do is ask for your prayers for a very close friend, Bruce Breton, who's an activist and strong Republican. He suffered a major stroke about 2 weeks ago, and he's in the hospital. He has come out of ICU, and he has a long road to recover. So I would ask you all to keep him in your thoughts and prayers, because he's been a strong, strong Republican, and a very good friend to me for a very long time. So thank you for that. That being said, we have to now unite, and I cannot do this alone. I'm going to look at every single one of you, and I'm going to look for you to put out much more effort than you ever have done before, because we've got a long road to go, and we are going to have to work very hard. But the ultimate goal is to make New Hampshire completely red again. I want to first thank Wayne and Alan and everybody else who last July stepped up and salvaged the Republican Party, because the Republican Party as an organization was dead, it was bankrupt, and they have brought it back to life. They resuscitated it and kept it alive so that at least we have something to start with. So thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you so much, Alan. And thank you, Todd and Joe, for all the work you did to get us to where we are today. But now we're starting from ground zero, and we're going to start at the grassroots. That's what will make this party great again. I will tell you, we're going to have a target rich environment from the Democrats. The Democrats are in power, but they can't help themselves. They're going to do a lot of stupid things. They always do. Now, when I was in the minority back in 2006, they did a lot of stupid things then too. But we as Republicans, because we are responsible and we are concerned about the citizens of New Hampshire, we actually in the legislature tried to fix some of the awful bills so they weren't so awful to the citizens of New Hampshire. I will reach out to every senator and state rep that's out there and say, don't fix anything. We want people to see just how bad the Democrats are for New Hampshire. And that is what we are going to run on, because there's a distinct difference between what Republicans believe in and what Democrats believe in. And we have got to make sure that we make that distinction clear, crystal clear going forward for the voters and the citizens of New Hampshire. Because at the end of the day, what we profess and what we believe in, I believe, is the best possible thing for New Hampshire and its citizens. And all you have to do is look around the states that surround us and realize that we really do have the New Hampshire advantage. And we're going to resuscitate that, we're going to bring it back, we're going to win in 2020, and we are going to turn this a red island in the middle of a blue sea. I thank you all for your support. Those who didn't support me, I welcome you to join, because we are a united unit. We still all believe in the Republican principles that brought us here today. And I want to reach out to every single Republican. We have to reach out not only to Republicans, but to independents and to conservative Democrats, and bring them into this party and win in 2020. That's the goal, win in 2020. My job, the job of the party, is to win elections. And that's what we're all about, winning elections. I will be leaving probably, if not next week, the week after. I will be spending time down in D.C. for the sole purpose of developing relationships and raising money, because we need money and we need it fast. So with that, I will start with the next agenda item, because I know everybody wants to get home. What I would like to do before we get into this is invite the rest of the chair, the vice chair, and the rest of the newly elected officers to come up here and join me on the stage, because that's your new team. Is Pam out there?
Thank you. I want to thank all of my supporters, and I really do want to thank Kate. She was certainly a very worthy competitor, a wonderful, wonderful lady, and thank you, and I know we will be working together in the future.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the team that's going to lead us to victory in 2020. With that, we'll get into the bylaws.